What's up everybody, Royal Knight here, and in this video I'm gonna share with you the deadliest fire build in Assassin's Creed Valhalla that's gonna make you feel like a god on the battlefield. Every combat in this video I've recorded on the highest gameplay difficulty in order to show you how devastating this build can be. A like on the video will be very appreciated, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more amazing builds like this one. I'm also gonna do a giveaway on this video, so stick up till the end if you want to have a chance on free 2300 Helix credits, and let's go into the best fire build in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. At the beginning I was using only Tegan's armor set for such builds, until I've realized that I would have much more benefit from the first perk of the Thor's armor set, so I combined them together, and man, those are some big differences. In this game, the speed is a key that unlocks the greatest potential for all builds. And the reason for that is because if you are faster than the enemy's reactions, you are pretty much unbeatable on the battlefield, no matter the difficulty you are playing on. So for this build you should use 3 pieces of Tegan's armor and 2 pieces of Thor's armor set. Both look very similar, same colors, so no matter in which way you combine them, visually they'll fit perfectly without a need to change the appearance in the blacksmith. In my case I'm using Thor's battle plate and Thor's breeches, and Tegan's bracers, Tegan's cloak and Tegan's great helm. Now there are not so many options when it comes to the rune selection, but what I found as the most useful option for this build are the feeder runes, and in this case I used all of them cause so I am able to do one extra heavy attack before running out of stamina, or switch to the light attacks in order to fill the stamina meter, or use one of the abilities that fully replenish my stamina. Don't forget that the feeder runes have reduced effect the lighter you are, so in this case the first few runes are gonna reduce your weight almost the full amount, but every next one will reduce less than the last one. On the Thor's battle plate you should use Tegan rune for plus 8 speed after a parry. It shows up together with the Tegan's armor perk, and it will also disappear after 30 seconds or when you hit the enemy on the ground or from the back, what by the way never happened to me even when I attacked the enemy on the ground. Just before we move to the weapons, I want to mention that if you are someone who is not that far in the game yet, or you don't own the DLCs, don't worry, I have a perfect solution for you that I'll share with you along the original build. In the right hand you should use the Egyptian Khopesh two-handed sword with a perk that ignites your weapon after critical hit for 5 seconds, and it has a cooldown of 10 seconds. In the diamond rune slot we have Spark Guard rune that gives you a 33% chance to ignite your weapon on parry for 5 seconds, and it has a cooldown of 15 seconds, along with 2 Great Burst runes for plus 6.6 fire buildup. For those who don't have this weapon yet, they should use the Sepulture Axe, as it has the exact same perk, and of course you can use the minor or normal runes. The difference is really not that big. In the left hand you should use the Skite of Tribulation with a perk that ignites your weapon after a successful light or heavy finisher hit for the duration of 10 seconds with no cooldown, which makes it almost as good as the Fire Strike ability, but you build your adrenaline instead of spending it. In the diamond rune slot you should use Fire Guard rune, which has a 33% chance to create a small fire around you on parry, and it has a cooldown of 30 seconds, along with 2 Great Combustion runes for plus 6.6 fire damage. You don't have this weapon yet? You could use the Sarcophagus Heavy Shield with the same perk as the diamond rune we used on the Skite, and because there is no such diamond rune that sets your weapon on fire after a light or heavy finisher, you should use the Swift Block rune that increases your speed up to plus 18 when stacked 5 times for the duration of 20 seconds. and will make the Sepulture X 50% faster than it was before. And as I said at the start of this video, the speed is a key to the greatest build in this game, and for that reason the best options from the bows are the Ironclad light bow or the Sagittarius hunter bow. It only depends on the playstyle which one you are gonna use. Both have the same perk that increase your speed for plus 10 after hitting a weak point for the duration of 5 seconds. In the Diamond Rune slot you should use Death Joint Rune for plus 15 critical chance for 10 seconds that also activates when hitting weak points. Now, what you should take from the normal runes, it depends on the level scaling difficulty you are playing on. In my case, I'm using 2 more Great Combustion runes for another plus 6.6 fire damage, which are by the way only 2 more fire damage on the enemies, but if you are playing on lower difficulty, you should use 2 more burst runes. Now, let's get to the abilities I found perfectly balanced for this build before we move to the skill tree for those who are not that far in the game. Let's be honest, this build is already overpowered, and there are only 2 abilities I use while wearing this build. The Fire Strike, just in case when all perks are in cooldown, which is not really possible, so I am not using it that often. But the Dive of the Valkyries I am using when running out of stamina, cause then your meter fills out again and you can do 1 more set of attacks and burn all around you till you run out of stamina again. And then the same thing again over and over and over. Sometimes we just need to have some fun. And the best thing is, when doing this, you'll never run out of adrenaline. Before we move to the giveaway details, here is a short path you should follow if you haven't played this game for that long or you just started the game. You need only 14 skill points in order to unlock the first adrenaline upgrade, another 9 points to unlock the heavy dual wield, and another 9 points to unlock the battlefield cremation. That's gonna help you a lot to burn more enemies at once, and another 8 skill points in order to reach the brush with that, so you can easily hit the weak points with your light or hunter bow. So with already 40 power, you are completely ready for this build. If you have more points to spend, I would recommend you to go for 2 more adrenaline upgrades. The closest one is here, and the last one is here. In order to enter the giveaway mentioned in this video, you only need to be a subscriber of the channel, leave a like on this video, and let us know what do you like the most in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so I can choose one random comment for the 2300 Helix credits giveaway, and I'll announce the winner in the next video next Friday. Good luck and see you in the next one.